I know what you're thinking. Yes, the room looks dirty, but yo, suck it up. Deal with it. People's rooms are dirty sometimes. Sup YouTube, it's your boy Omar. Welcome back to another video. Now guys, today I want to talk about something. I really want to talk about werewolves. You may not know this about me, which I barely put anything about myself on YouTube, but today y'all about to know a little fun fact about me. But I love werewolves. Werewolves are my shit. You know, Wolfman, Underworld, Teen Wolf, shout out to my Teen Wolf fans. Y'all know what the deal is. But yo, I really love werewolves, and I want to talk about the sudden decline of werewolves, man. Like, what the fuck is going on with this, man? Yo, we had werewolves in Twilight. My girlfriend made me watch Twilight, and listen, man. Oh, those movies were rough. I'm just gonna say that. But you do your thing as Batman, my guy. Shout out to Robert Pattinson.
I'm vengeance.
I have compiled a list of werewolf movies that used to happen in the 80s to now, even back in the day, like of the highest movies to the independent movies, even just the media of werewolves, of all the shit that we had. So I want to start off with the one that started it all, in my opinion. Even though technically it would be Werewolf of London, but realistically, the Wolfman. The Wolfman, in my opinion, 1940s one, classic, bro. You know, take it for a grain of salt. I'm an art connoisseur. I love film, so you know, watching black and white Wolfman, I really fuck with it, right? And then, you know, like I'm kind of skipping around, but you know, then we'll get something like, you know, the remake of Wolfman, which in my opinion, that's like the highest budget film for a werewolf movie. And yo, let me tell you something. At the age of 10 years old, watching the Wolfman, the remake one, right? You couldn't tell me that was the best werewolf movie ever. Yo, fuck Underworld, fuck all that shit when I was younger, because I wasn't, you know, I just couldn't get into vampires and werewolves fighting each other. I'm like, bro, just give me just straight wolf, man. I just want straight werewolf shit. And when I got the Wolfman, bro, that's exactly what the hell I was getting, man. But yo, kind of crazy though, that the Wolfman is literally on paper the highest budget werewolf film ever, topping Underworld, topping all that shit though. But it leads me to my other shit. We have Underworld. Underworld is hard as shit. The first 3 movies, you feel me? 4 and 5, I don't know what was going on, especially the 5th movie. Like, if you ask me, Underworld should get rebooted at this point. New characters, new everything, or just stick with the Underworld shit and just not have the main character of the old franchise keep coming back for 5 movies. Like, at this point, I don't need to see her ass and let it crinkly close at this point. Like,
The daughter he condemned to death.
Lies.
New characters now, please. Underworld, I fuck with the hybrid shit, like the werewolf and werewolf and vampires hybrid. Like, that was hard. My son Michael was hard, but when they killed him off, I was like, where is this franchise going now? 4th movie in and you killed his ass. Like, what the fuck? Like, we had that, and then we have, you know, American Werewolf in London. Yo, fire story, fire thing for the 80s, crazy, man. And then you have the sequel. See, I'm going like a ranting that I don't even want to talk about American Werewolf in Paris, like a comedy horror film. Like, you know, that's cool, but that's when it starts to decline a little bit. And then we get to like the stuff of modern day. The modern day stuff, you know, you have the Teen Wolves, you have the Howling Reborn. Teen Wolf just came back, so Werewolf's up now, but then the movie was kind of but regardless, I was like still werewolf media. But like, when are we getting new werewolf media? It's been a minute. Like, seriously, why is the vampire so like, I don't know. How come we haven't got werewolves in a hot minute? And even if it's like an original story, it's always like some independent ass booty ass film. No disrespect to all the filmmakers that be making werewolf movies, right? But listen, man, how come we haven't got any high budget werewolf movies, man? I want my high budget Wolfman movie. Like, apparently we're getting the one with Ryan Gosling. I really want to see that movie, or even fucking I just want to see what the fuck that's gonna be. But then we have stuff like The Howling, like the Howling is pretty cool, and then that will be like a cult classic independent film. But how come we don't get stuff like that no more? Or even like, oh my god, I just saw this bad werewolf movie called Oh my god, what's the werewolf movie called? Oh my god, okay, yeah, I just saw this werewolf movie called Curse with Jesse Eisenberg, right? Yo, the hell with that? That movie was so stupid, bro. Yo, and then we have the movie Wolves with Jason Momoa. That was interesting. I'll say that was interesting. We have Werewolf: The Beast Among Us. I pretty thought that movie was hard a little bit. Wolfman already said that. We end up getting Wolf with Jack Nicholson. Oh, this movie was terrible. Red Riding Hood. Yo, that shit was so booty, my guy. That, bro, the whole entire time watching that movie, I was like, what is happening? Dog Soldiers was cool. I think I keep saying Wolf by Jack Nicholson, but there's so many Wolf movies that I'm looking. Ginger Snaps was cool. The first one at least. Teen Wolf, the original, 1 and 2 were kind of hard. But then it's just like nothing but teen movies just breaking, I almost said Breaking Dawn, which is Twilight. But it's just like, it's just a bunch of Twilight stuff. And it's like, people are going to be like, oh, what about werewolves? People are always going to think about Twilight. Like, when my girl had me watching Twilight, I was expecting Jacob to be like this cool character. Oh my god, bro. Like, I'm sorry for the fans, bro, but like, Twilight, story-wise, it was kind of just like, what is happening? Like, glitter vampires, like, no, my guy. The werewolves, I thought the design with them becoming like actual big wolves, like, I thought that was cool, but besides that, I was just like, what's happening, bro? I kind of wanted more of the wolves, but Twilight's not about Jacob and Bella, it's about Edward and Bella, whatever. I got another movie for y'all. I bet y'all didn't even realize this. Red. Y'all remember Red? Red is like an independent werewolf movie that was kind of hard, that I personally think they should start making movies like that again. But it's just like, how come we just don't get high budget werewolf movies? Oh, Bad Moon is another one. Bad Moon's pretty hard. I remember that one when he's like, oh, Jack. Oh wait, I remember. We technically did have a high budget werewolf movie that came out literally last year. Werewolf by Night. So please, I would like more werewolf stuff like that. And Werewolf by Night was pretty effing hard, bro. I remember sitting down watching the movie and I was like, yo, this little movie is pretty hard. And it was shot black and white, and it was supposed to be, a resemblance to the Wolfman, which I was like, I watched the old version and I watched Benicio del Toro, so I off rip was like, okay, Werewolf by Night is this. How come we can't get more werewolf movies, man? Just like Wolfman, just like Werewolf by Night, like Underworld, like those are the only 3 werewolf movies of high budget productions that I can think of. Like Twilight, like we just got freaking Dracula, just came out this year, and that movie's high budget. I was like, how come we can't get anything like this for werewolves, man? I literally was watching Dracula, which I loved the Dracula movie, but then I was just sitting there like, yo, bro, how come we can't get any werewolf movies? And it's just like, it frustrates me, man. It's just like, where's the media for werewolves? And then all of a sudden you go to 2B, and then 2B got the werewolf movies all bunched up into a bunch, and it's just like, you start looking at all these werewolf movies, and it's just like, are you serious, man? All these movies suck. Or if they are good, I already seen them when I was a kid, and I'm rewatching them, I'm just like, yeah, alright, but where are the high budget ones? Like, we need more stuff like this, man. Please, put it like this: if I was doing a werewolf movie, or producing a werewolf movie, or making a werewolf movie, I would take the Underworld stuff, and then I would make a werewolf stuff from there, and say that the werewolves are gonna fight the vampires. That's what I would do. Or if not, I would just make a original werewolf movie, bro. But it's just like, are we ever gonna get that? I keep dropping my phone, but like, are we ever gonna get that? No. Like, it's just gonna be a bunch of bullshit. Like, what's gonna get me upset? Guys, please let me know if the werewolf media is missing, bro. We have vampires, we have zombies, we have a lot of stuff, but the werewolf media has not been there. And then I want a werewolf movie where the nigga gets bit, turned, and like really transforms, like on some Being Human shit. Y'all remember Being Human? That's a good show. Fucking UK and the US version are another versions of the werewolf media that portray it a good way. Or I'll even go like this. I'll go into the deep archives. Y'all remember Werewolf, the TV show? That was a hard show in my opinion as a kid, even though it was stupid. But for what it was, as a kid watching the movie, I thought it was like the Incredible Hulk, but just with a werewolf. That's pretty much what it was. But yeah, man, like how come the media of Werewolf is missing, bro? I technically would have done something like that. Yeah, we need a remake of that Werewolf TV show, man. Shout out to that. Yo, Hollywood, holla at me. Writer strike just ended, bro. Holla at me. I got some ideas, my guy. Yo, like always, man, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, all right? Okay, guys. Peace out.